Okay, what I have here today is a cool little copper shelf. And this particular shelf was produced to someone for Mother's Day in 1952. It has Love, David, Leoma, and Joe. And over here it says something about Jack. Okay, so this was someone's Mother's Day gift in 1952, and it's copper. See? Copper. I don't know if it was used as a planter or what it was used for. Now what I want to use it for is I want to hang it in the kitchen and put spices in it. But it looks really icky. But it's kind of cool too. So what I have here is a bowl, and in that bowl I have white vinegar and salt. And I used kosher salt because I like the way it dissolves. And I'm going to use this to clean up this copper. Okay, so here's my rag. And let's just see how this is going to work. Now you can see that it's just starting to really strip away a lot of that. Let's just drizzle it on here. When you have a piece that you can really saturate, it goes to work pretty quick. You can see that starting to just come clean so quickly. This is going to have a nice, bright, beautiful pink color. There's going to be areas that are a little more stubborn. As you can see, even the blackest areas are just starting to clean right up. Let's just drizzle some of this. Some of it just cleans right on impact. You can see some of those little spots are just cleaning literally on impact with the solution. It just kind of impacts and just comes right off. See how that's just brightening up? Look at the difference between the upper and the lower portion now. There are going to be some stubborn areas where I may have to grab a couple of cotton balls and saturate them and just sit them on these areas and get some penetration. I'm just starting to get a beautiful pink color. Now the beautiful thing about this is it doesn't smell bad. I don't know what it's going to do about attracting bees. It may attract some bees to my general vicinity. I know that you can take vinegar, and usually apple cider vinegar works the best, and mix a little bit of sugar in it. Put about 2 drops, and this is just in a small bowl, like a bowl that you would use for a condiment. Put about 2 drops of dish soap in it and set it on a counter somewhere. And if you've got gnats, like fruit flies, in your house, they will be attracted to that and fly into it. Works even better if you can take a piece of cellophane, stretch it over the top, and then just put like a pencil-sized hole in that so that they go in, and then they're done. That's it. I have trapped literally hundreds in just one night. Might have a tomato or a peach or something in the kitchen that kind of gets a little gooey and soft, and then next thing you know, you've got a bazillion fruit flies, and you don't know how to get rid of them because they're just flying all over the place. You'll be talking and one will fly up your nose, and not a very pleasant situation. But that's how you trap those fruit flies. Okay, so see, this is just, it's coming clean, and I'm gonna leave that to soak. Now let's go in And I actually had a pineapple that went yucky, and I had a bunch of fruit flies last night. And let's go check our fruit fly trap and see how that's doing. Gotta get these rags that I used for my radio yesterday and take them into the wash. Okay. Here we go. Whew. It's over 100 degrees today. It's really, really hot. This is my almost finished room. Got the sheetrock going on back there. So I will have a finished pantry pretty soon. All right, look at the way those fruit flies are attracted to that. Now, like I said, apple cider vinegar, mix some sugar in, put a couple of drops of dish soap. Now, if I had the cellophane stretched over the top of that, these guys would already be trapped, because they would be flying through a single hole in the top and they would be unable to escape. So at least right now, I've got them drawn to one location. And I'm going to have to set another one in the house because I had some tomatoes that went soft on me. But really, literally overnight, you can have a problem like that taken care of. And I really did search for solutions for the fruit fly problem forever. So let's make a fruit fly trap. Okay, here's our bowl and apple cider vinegar. Shake it up because you want all the good stuff in there. Don't use too much because this is just too good to waste on insects. But not so good that you don't want to get rid of these little buggers because, wow. And if you've got them flying around in the kitchen, they will immediately start coming to this apple cider. Okay, I need some sugar, and I've got it over here. Okay. All right, now I got just enough sugar in the bottom of this container. It really doesn't have to be terribly sweet because they like fruit. They like it tart. We're just gonna, yep, see there's one flying around right now. Okay. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this sugar, because the more I sweeten it up, that sweet smell is just gonna, see they're coming in already. They're immediately drawn to that aroma, okay? And that is definitely something. Okay, what I'm gonna do is pause this because this one-handed thing is not working out, and then I'll show you my finished product here. Okay, here we go. What I used was a sandwich bag, and I just took a pair of scissors. I folded the bag in half, and I just cut a hole in it. And I used one of those lovely rubber bands that come on broccoli. I always save my rubber bands off of my vegetables, and I put them in my silverware drawer because there are so many things that you can use rubber bands for. You can use them to fasten back the top of a package. You can use them to fasten a package. You can use them for things like this. You can use them to bundle things together. The uses of rubber bands are just great. Okay, so here's my little trap. I did put a couple of drops of dish soap in it, which is not necessary when you do the top like this. Because once they get in there, trust me, they're not coming back out. I'm going to set this over here in what I call a preferred location, which is also where the tomatoes were setting. So they seem to be kind of hanging out there and going, hey. The tomatoes are here in this bowl, and I took the offending members out and rinsed this out. And I've covered it And now they're nearby, so these guys are going to smell that and go, hey. So I will try to revisit this and show you how that's working out. Now let's go back out here. I'll pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back with our copper cleaning experiment. Now this works on brass also. Never mind my huge mess. I'm always recreating something. And let's see. Oh yeah, see? It's brightening up more and more. Look at that. And I'm not rubbing hard. I'm just kind of lopping this rag across here. And it's going to pink out and look really good. See there? I mean, this is definitely an old vintage piece that somebody, let's drizzle this on here, that somebody created by hand. And let's put some of that on there. Now when I mixed this up, I just literally just poured some vinegar in, and I literally just put some salt in. I don't know if there's a special, look at that, special recipe, a magic number on the mixture. Ooh, do you ever have one of those whistling noises that happen that just kind of get in your ear and like deafen one ear? That just happened to me. Okay, I'm putting a little more effort into this now because it's really starting to come off of there good. Yeah, look how beautiful that's starting to look. Okay, so, ooh, yummy. This looks like it has previously been in a kitchen. On, you know, I don't know what capacity it might have been used for, but it kind of has that grunge like you would get from oil and cooking. So I would say that it was probably previously used in a kitchen. And there's something kind of stuck there. It's not just tarnish, it's kind of something like a, I don't know what it is. All right, but see, that's going to come off of there nicely. And that's going to be bright. I have some other copper colored items in my kitchen, and it's just going to look, color-wise, it's going to have a striking appearance. So I will work at that some more and get that cleaned up. And what I'll do is I will cut a piece of wood to stand in the bottom of this so I can get some of the jars that are maybe shorter to stand up a little higher. And I think that's going to look pretty charming in there. All right. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more tips on vinegar and natural cleaning type ideas, send me a message. Maybe you've got a problem I can help you figure out. Hopefully. Have a great day.